Good morning, everyone. In today's session, we are going to discuss a topic that has become increasingly relevant in modern society, especially among young adults and university students. The topic is food myths on social media. As future professionals in health and nutrition-related fields, it is essential to understand how misinformation spreads and how it can influence people's dietary behaviors. Social media platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter have become major sources of nutrition information. Influencers, celebrities, and even ordinary users often share tips about diet, weight loss, and healthy eating. While some of this information is accurate and helpful, a large portion is misleading, oversimplified, or completely false. These food myths can shape public perception and lead to unhealthy eating habits. One common food myth on social media is the idea that certain foods are toxic or must be completely avoided. For example, carbohydrates are often portrayed as the main cause of weight gain. Many posts suggest that eating rice, bread, or pasta will automatically make someone fat. In reality, carbohydrates are the body's primary source of energy. The problem is not carbohydrates themselves, but excessive calorie intake and lack of physical activity. Completely eliminating carbohydrates can lead to fatigue, poor concentration, and nutrient deficiencies. Another popular myth is that detox diets and cleansing drinks can remove toxins from the body. Social media is full of advertisements for detox teas, juices, or supplements that promise to cleanse the liver and digestive system. However, the human body already has effective detoxification organs, such as the liver and kidneys. There is no scientific evidence that detox products improve health. In fact, some detox diets are extremely low in calories and nutrients, which can cause weakness and dehydration. A third widespread myth is the belief that natural or organic foods are always healthier, regardless of quantity. While organic foods may reduce exposure to certain pesticides, they are not automatically low in calories, sugar, or fat. For instance, organic sugar and organic snacks can still contribute to weight gain if consumed in large amounts. Health is determined by overall dietary patterns, not by labels alone. Social media also promotes the idea that superfoods can solve all health problems. Foods like chia seeds, kale, blueberries, or turmeric are often described as miracle foods. While these foods are nutritious, no single food can provide all the nutrients the body needs. Relying too heavily on so-called superfoods may cause people to neglect dietary balance and variety. Another myth that spreads quickly online is that skipping meals leads to faster weight loss. Many influencers promote extreme fasting routines without considering individual health conditions. Skipping meals, especially breakfast, can disrupt metabolism, reduce energy levels, and increase the risk of overeating later in the day. Sustainable weight management requires balanced meals, not extreme restrictions. Protein-related myths are also common. Some social media posts suggest that more protein is always better, leading people to consume excessive amounts of protein supplements. While protein is essential for muscle growth and repair, excessive intake can strain the kidneys, especially in individuals with underlying health conditions. Protein needs vary depending on age, activity level, and health status. In addition, social media often spreads fear about food additives and preservatives, claiming they are all dangerous. While some additives should indeed be limited, many approved food additives are safe when consumed within recommended limits. Fear-based messages can cause unnecessary anxiety and restrict food choices without scientific justification. One of the biggest problems with food myths on social media is the lack of credible sources. Many influencers are not trained in nutrition or health sciences. Their content is often based on personal experience rather than scientific evidence. Personal testimonials may sound convincing, but they do not represent universal truth. What works for one person may not work for another. Another issue is the algorithm-driven nature of social media. Platforms tend to promote sensational content that attracts attention, such as dramatic before and after photos or extreme diet claims. This makes misleading information spread faster than balanced, evidence-based messages. The impact of these food myths can be serious. People may develop unhealthy relationships with food, experience guilt after eating certain foods, or follow restrictive diets that harm their physical and mental health. University students, in particular, are vulnerable because they often manage their diet independently for the first time while facing academic stress. So, how can we address this problem? First, it is important to develop critical thinking skills. Users should question who is providing the information and what their qualifications are. Second, nutrition information should be checked against reliable sources such as scientific journals, health organizations, or licensed nutritionists. Third, education institutions have a role in promoting nutrition literacy, helping students distinguish between evidence-based information and myths. In conclusion, social media can be a powerful tool for spreading nutrition information, but it also carries the risk of misinformation. Food myths on social media can mislead people into making unhealthy choices. By improving nutrition knowledge, promoting critical thinking, and relying on scientific evidence, individuals can make better decisions about their diet and overall health. Answer the following questions based on the tape. 1. What is the main topic of the listening passage? A. The benefits of social media marketing. B. How celebrities promote food products. C. Food myths and misinformation on social media. D. The history of nutrition education. 2. Why does the speaker say social media strongly influences dietary behavior? It replaces traditional education systems. B. It is widely used to share nutrition information. C. It is controlled by health professionals. D. It limits access to scientific research. 3. Which food group is often wrongly blamed for weight gain on social media? Protein. B. Fat. C. Vitamins. D. Carbohydrates. 4. According to the listening, what is the real problem related to carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are toxic. B. They cause diabetes directly. C. Excess calorie intake and low physical activity. D. They are difficult to digest. 5. What is the speaker's view on detox diets and cleansing drinks? They improve liver function. B. They are necessary after eating unhealthy food. C. They lack scientific evidence and may be harmful. D. They are recommended for students. 6. Which organs are responsible for natural detoxification in the body? Heart and lungs. B. Stomach and intestines. C. Liver and kidneys. D. Brain and nervous system. 7. Why are organic foods not always healthier according to the passage? They are more expensive. B. They contain artificial chemicals. C. They are always low in nutrients. D. They can still be high in calories, sugar, or fat. 8. What is misleading about the concept of superfoods? They are unhealthy. B. They can replace all other foods. C. They are difficult to find. D. They are not natural. 9. What risk is associated with skipping meals for weight loss? Faster metabolism. B. Improved concentration. C. Higher energy levels. D. Disrupted metabolism and overeating. 10. What protein-related myth is mentioned in the listening? Protein should be avoided. B. Protein is only for athletes. C. More protein is always better. D. Protein has no health benefits. 11. Why can excessive protein intake be problematic? It increases appetite. B. It can strain the kidneys. C. It lowers muscle mass. D. It reduces energy levels. 12. What does the speaker say about food additives on social media? All additives are dangerous. B. Additives should never be consumed. C. Many approved additives are safe in proper amounts. D. Additives improve nutritional value. 13. What is a major issue with nutrition influencers on social media? They publish too many studies. B. They often lack scientific training. C. They discourage healthy eating. D. They work for universities. 14. Why does misleading nutrition content spread quickly on social media? It is cheaper to produce. B. Algorithms promote sensational content. C. Users prefer academic language. D. Scientific journals are unavailable. 15. What is the speaker's main recommendation to deal with food myths? A. Follow popular influencers. B. Avoid social media completely. C. Trust personal experiences. D. Develop critical thinking and use reliable sources.